Let's see. We got here. I'm not gonna lie. This one bothered me. Was the whole the wrestler who had to cut his dreads off
Oh yeah,
from the ref.
What was it? What was the rash?
The ref going to say, well, you know, it was against the rules that like his hair or whatever, and like he had to force him to cut his hair, and then after all that happened, they figured out this ref has been
not the rules, like.
But this ref has already been like
and racial, like controversial incidents,
that's bullshit.
and he was late because like the whole thing about that was, you know, like you get check the wrestlers and shit like that beforehand, and then you know like to see if they need to wear headwear and all of that stuff. But he was late, so they weren't able to do it. So he's basically like, you have to forfeit or cut your hair.
See, yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah, it's like because
I've
it's
never heard of that.
That boils down to
I know people that had like long hair that wrestled in high school.
Yeah, but
they just had to have it tied up.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
he did.
You know, you couldn't have it like you couldn't have like plaits or dreads. Like I didn't know nobody with dreads back then, but
his dreads weren't even long. He had them wrapped up. I mean, and he had a thing on the little cover.
Yeah, that's all you had to have.
Right, and then he was just being a dickhead.
Come on, cut it. Like
and made him cut it. And the crazy part is he did it because he you know, his love for the sport, and it was an important match for him. It was an important match for him.
I don't.
So he should have scooped his ass.
Yeah, like
because it's literally just to like you know how like when you know like we'll use the term white privilege, like white people get offended because they don't actually understand like what that means. You know, like they hear the word privilege, they think it's like, oh, I had to work for this and that. It's like, no, it's the fact that you are a normal person in the society to white people. Us, on the other hand, you know, like we always have to, like we're looked at different. We have to change ourselves and this and that. And it's like one reason why, you know, like people like grow dreads or like people just grow their fro out and shit like that. You know, like, and white people's like, you can't have that in the workplace because it doesn't fit their norms. Like our hair isn't naturally like their hair, and they don't understand that. So they have these bullshit rules like you can have this and that, or your hair can't be this. Like not like just being completely ignorant and a bigot, you know what I'm saying? Like your way is right,
you know,
and that's it. It's like, no, our hair is not naturally like that. Like we have to put fucking product in our hair that could potentially harm us down, you know, our health. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and it's like, oh, if it's not cut short, clean, you know, real short, like to somebody's liking, then it's not clean cut.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Right.
It's dirty.
That's like
and
their
it's
hair
dirty,
be long
you
as
know
hell.
what I
At
mean?
least,
Like,
you know, when they talk about their, you know, like even at Central, like, you know, hair couldn't be like past the air or something
it was
like
our
that.
hair.
You realize how long that our fro would be? You know what I'm saying? Like air length fro, you know?
Because I had to cut my hair before going to Central. I had braids and shit like that.
Same here.
Yeah.
Right. They don't want any identity. They don't want you to have any extra identity.
But then, you know, the crazy part was, it's like, at the end of the day, I'm glad I did it, though. Like, I love Central. Like, I really enjoyed myself.
Well, no, so that's where it comes.
Not that I had a choice anyway. My mom was like, "You're cutting that shit."
Yeah. I mean,
you're going to this school.
That's what it is. Like, I mean, I could, like, don't get me
no
wrong.
choice,
you know, like,
then,
I'm for shit.
If you had a choice, though,
yeah,
you wouldn't have.
Yeah, like, and I, like, for instance, I do understand, you know, certain, you know,
Yeah.
levels of being kempt and shit like that. But
Right.
when it comes to
Something like
your
the wrestling
natural-
situation.
Yeah.
That's practically maiming a kid.
yeah, exactly, because that's what,
like-
like, I don't agree at all with, you know, like, especially, you know, like the, you know, like courts, you know, have ruled that, you know, like employers can literally basically discriminate you against you for having dreadlocks.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I don't agree
That's
with
what-
that
a lot
at all
of them, a lot of
because
them before court, they go ahead and cut all their hair
Yeah,
off.
because it's like our hair can literally, if you don't do anything to it except just do basic washing, and our hair can just dread up
dread up,
regardless.
yeah.
So how are you, like, that's our natural formation of, you know, our type of hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, their hair just goes straight.
Yeah.
You know, where it's curly, but it's not going to like dread up.
It's part of the system to bring the black man down.
No, they be jealous. Sure.
You said they
want-
jealous.
Yeah. They'll
We want nappy hair,
they,
too.
They want that style. Like,
We want the nappy head too.
yeah, and they call it twists.
Oh, white people with dreads. Oh, yo, this shit be nasty.
It's funny too.
Look like Grinch fingers.
I was just about to say that too. That's all a meme, man. That was the funniest, man.
But it look exactly like it.
Yeah. That was the funniest.
But yo,
Grinch fingers.
it looks exactly like that shit, yo. It is fucking disgusting. I don't know why they think they gonna pull that shit off. Like this shit's not cool, yo. It's ugly as hell.
They stink.
And they stink. Okay, man. Does